like to welcome you to another Get Ready With Me. What am I getting ready for, you ask? Well, I'm going to review the queens of Drag Race Holland. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk about a few things here. As you can see, I've done... Ugh, I hate tags. I always cut them out. I don't know why that one's still in there. Last time I talked to you about exploring new makeup brands. Well, one of the things that helped me do that was watching YouTube tutorials, whether they're influencers or hobbyists or lonely people with a camera. I don't know. The first person I want to talk to you about, Theresa Is Dead. She's hilarious. She's this woman who looks like she's seen enough to have an opinion that won't be argued in court. I like that she says that she uses the F word as a comment. She just not only has an opinion about everything, it's her opinion. It's not a paid opinion. Even if she's reviewing something that she got as promotional, she just tells you what she thinks about it. I love it when she says, this is cute. Like, say it's an eyeshadow palette. This is nice. It's the product, the formula's good, the product's good, but do you need this? Do you know what I mean? You have this in 4 other palettes type of thing. But because she's not followed by a lot of people, she's not overly influenced as an influencer. Does that make sense to you? She doesn't have to impress anybody right now. If she pisses off anyone who follows her, well, then they should stop following her. And she says that. There's my first person that I want to talk about. Theresa Is Dead. Okay, so now on to me. I'm going to be getting ready today. I'm using 2 Juvia palettes. I'm using the Warrior 3 and the Zulu. These are really great palettes. The reason these is they're very colorful. I'm afraid of color a lot of the time. But I have to say, my brows are looking good. There are a couple of people that I wanted to thank. N Spin. Great advice on eyebrows. And again, I want to thank you all for all of your advice. And one person in particular, she makes me laugh, her name, LadyKiki Kukalala. I hope I said that right, LadyKiki. She had some great advice for me, which I'm doing now, which was to raise the crease in my eye up. She felt that it was too low and I wasn't getting enough lid play. Shut your face. So yeah, so today, part of my journey is going to be getting some, raising my crease and getting some color in my eye. One of the big people that I follow, like I came to her late because I was already watching other people, but I'd heard of her and I knew that she was a person in the world doing videos. But NikkieTutorials was, I started watching her this year, if you can believe it. She is great because she's just engaging. Like, even just listening to her talk, it's, you know, every once in a while somebody will say, oh, I could listen to you talk. And I'm always like, oh, you poor thing. And I understand what you mean now. So she was the first person that I started really following. Like, I remember looking for another one of her videos almost right after watching the first one. The next person I want to talk about, I would never have come across, or at least not as quickly as I did if I hadn't been watching NikkieTutorials, is Fumi Desalu-Vold. Fumi Desalu-Vold is an earth goddess mother. She is delicious. She's got one of those laughs like, you know, the whole world has to laugh with her. I just find her so, not just entertaining, but she's also very knowledgeable. She's an actress. She's a model. She just had a baby a little while ago. She does a lot of lifestyle stuff on her channel, not just makeup. Fumi does everything. And when she's done, she's like, do we love? Do we love? Do we love? And we love Fumi. I think having tea at her house would be an event. Another person that I follow, Jackie Aina, I follow. I think she's just fabulous. She's so funny. She's so natural. She's so herself. And she's the most popular. This is the thing. I was watching, not a tutorial, but a video on this. She is the most popular Black influencer on YouTube. She's had some issues with different people, and especially like she was one of the first people to her and Kat Von D complain about Jeffree Star, and she also will call out other people on things, and that's not a popular business model for a lot of people. Like, I like that she has an opinion. That's why I watch her. That's why I watch Theresa. I just want to say, LadyKiki, I'm loving this high eye. Ooh, I was afraid. I didn't think that I would be able to do this. I feel like that's a good eyebrow. I don't know why today worked. I don't question it. All we ask is that I can do it again tomorrow. That's a good eye. That's a good eye. Before I get too far. This is the other thing. I tend to get all into one eye, and then all of a sudden I realize, oh, I've done 40 steps here and I don't remember half of them, and I have done none of them here. There. My most recent discovery, and I can't even tell you why I came across him. I don't know why. It just started popping up in my feed, but Robert Welsh. The thing I like about Robert is he's so funny, but I don't know if he intends to be sometimes, because he's very proper British. He's got a very tight British accent. I'm sure in Britain he's considered posh. Every video he does, not everyone, but almost everyone he does, the minute he kind of looks at him, he's like, oh, my eyebrows are atrocious. I'm so sorry. He always apologizes for his eyebrows, and yet they're almost always like that. I want him to do a video where they're freshly waxed. The other thing that's great about Robert is that his brother is his twin. They look exactly alike, except that his brother James has no scar in his eyebrow. Robert has it, James doesn't. So for a while there, I kept seeing like who I thought was Robert without a scar in his eyebrow, because the first one I saw, he had a scar, and then there was another picture, and I was like, oh, that must have been a recent accident. That must have been something that happened recently in his life. I realized they were two completely different people, because they've both been in each other's videos. So James has a great series on his channel where he exposes or talks about Photoshop filters and things like that, and how people are using them and how you can identify them. Because the thing he talks about specifically is like influencers who have a beauty brand. Like, for instance, Kim Kardashian. He showed her in a video where she's just in her bathroom getting ready, but you can see from around her, she's in front of, I don't know whose house she was. This was the smallest bathroom I've ever seen, but there were, I guess, a shower behind her or something, and there were lines, you know, like the connecting lines for the different panels. And near her head, all those lines were wobbly behind her because they were using a live filter. These filters will actually filter things in a video while you're talking, which I think is fabulous and fascinating. But when you're selling a makeup brand and trying to tell people how great it is, and you're filtering your face, okay. Mind you, though, anybody who's buying anything from, although I hear Kylie Jenner's makeup line is really good, but the thing with Kylie Jenner's makeup line is for girls. Like, it's for real people. I'm not a real person. I'm a drag queen, god damn it. So that's Robert and James. The last two YouTube people I want to talk about, it's Delta Work and Ginger Minj from Drag Race. When they both exited, they both did tutorials, and I was very excited to see both of them. Because they were being big girls, I wanted to see how they contoured and how they went about putting makeup on a face that's similar to my face. And they both have excellent, excellent tutorials. Ginger Minj's is so fast. She does a quick face too, with full coverage and everything. And then Delta has 2 videos, and she's doing different techniques makeup-wise for both of these looks, because it's her doing it on herself. They're great tutorials because it's just watching a lot of technique on one face. And then Ginger Minj's, hers is great because it's quick. But anyway, both their tutorials, I highly recommend. It's drag makeup. Like, if you're looking for the ultimate drag makeup tutorial, watch a drag queen. Oh, isn't that fun? Ooh, it's fun. All right, so I think that's basically the look. I'm going to put on some hair and some outfit, and I'll be right back. Well, and there's the look. I'm not mad at it. I want to thank everybody that I watch, sincerely. NikkieTutorial, Theresa Is Dead, Fumi Desalu-Vold, Jackie Aina, the Welsh brothers, also Ginger Minj and Delta Work. So other than that, that's me getting ready. I'm going to now review the cast for Holland's Drag Race, and then I'm going to watch Holland's Drag Race, and then I'm going to review that. It's a full day for me here at the Wilma Fingerdoo review. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your support. If you like the video, please subscribe or like it if you haven't subscribed. Also, in the comments down below, let me know who you're watching on YouTube. It doesn't have to be a makeup influencer. Thank you so much for popping by. Also, don't forget I have, if you want to support me, you can support the channel on PayPal. You can go to Redbubble and buy merch, and you can also support me through Patreon. Also, if you're going to Redbubble, do check out the Rainbow Railroad collection. They are 4 designs done by Denise Jarno from Denmark. They are 4 Wilma-inspired illustrations, and all the proceeds from that go to the Rainbow Railroad charity here in Canada, which helps LGBTQI people globally escape persecution in their own country just for being who they are. Also, speaking of Denise, I've been waiting, another package I'm waiting for, this to come in. I ordered a bunch of masks from Redbubble. Denise designed lips, Wilma lips, and they are available now on Redbubble, and it's just Denise, I think it's called Denise Lips. And the reason for these, the reason I like them, I don't know if you've been noticing, but you walk around, you don't look friendly with half your face covered up. And I'm a smiler. I walk around with a smile on my face because I'm drunk. But the thing is, I've been noticing that, you know, when I'm walking around as some 6'4", 300-pound white man, people are just immediately like, and I don't want them to think that. And it's hard to be fabulous with half your face covered. So we printed these lips. There's 4 designs. Once they come in, I'll show you them. But you can go to my Redbubble page. It's down in the links below, and you can check that out as well. There you go. I think that's all the news. So until the next time I get ready, miss me? Mwah! Seriously, we gotta put more in the tea than just